They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Wolverines about to kick it away and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Western Michigan's offense will take the field first. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experiences.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's a great job by the defense, not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Johnson wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. Good, solid tackle. Big noise in the big house with his huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So the Michigan Wolverines offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offense.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Balls it in. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harden. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Wolverines! Tagged in the end zone to give them 6. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their youth. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quick completion on the out route. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Broncos will hunt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Montgomery. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He wants to take the top off. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to East Carolina. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Let's talk for just a moment about Western Michigan. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Johnson looking to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Broncos decide to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So here comes the Michigan offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to... It's picked up. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They got it first down at the 42.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo. Going to swing it on second down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On the option. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Cobb slanting there as he picks up 1 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to come.
Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. And the Broncos are on the move. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Johnson wants to throw it. Spits it out to the back. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Trying play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And it's been that kind of day so far for this offense, guys. This quarterback has never had an opportunity because he keeps getting sacked. That now already the 4th sack of the game. We're only in the second quarter. I guess the only good news, he hasn't turned it over yet. He hasn't been forced to throw the ball up into coverage, into a bad spot. He's been good about just eating the football, but they've got to find a way to find some rhythm here in the passing game moving forward.
And that is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Finding open areas. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Wolverines in the hurry-up. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get first downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and more. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. He'll do it himself on the draw. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And that's a live ball behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So now it's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. And there he is again, another sack, channeling his inner Aiden Hutchinson against Penn State.
And that is high praise when you start comparing somebody to Aiden Hutchinson. Michigan, year after year, they find these dudes, man. The guys that will get after the quarterback. Hey, let's go, big fella. Let's go for that record.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They go to the ground. Past the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Power football with the run. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. He's got it on the move. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the 1st half. This has been all home team.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the running back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? The Broncos want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Got his man quickly. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Bringing the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, obviously, at this point in the 1st half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Flushed out of the pocket. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. And he slides down and gets just enough to move those chains. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Catch in the middle. It's Hart. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. The give out of the gun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. And they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. They boot it away. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? To the air. It's Bachmeier. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab at the 30. Off to the races. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by just 1 over UConn. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Keeps looking downfield. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Cox. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Fires to the big fella. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. Oh, he's got some space. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. The Wolverines come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, he makes the catch. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle, it's Ash. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll try the left side. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete. Turning it on. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Johnson looking to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. A little screen to the running back. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Memorable can come from this one. The Broncos line up to punt it away. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Michigan offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him. You
can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Unloads quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. A strike downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
They'll run it from the gun. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Slithers into space. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. And it's right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. The give to the fullback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hunter. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the returner is stopped. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Looking for space. It's Montgomery. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. There he goes. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. It out of the air. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. UTEP is down right now inside the Sun Bowl, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in El Paso. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to UNLV. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's a draw. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.